All right, since it's the wee hours of the morning, let us be the first to wish you a happy St. Patrick's Day as we bring you our favorite story of the day.
And on this holiday, when everyone is a little Irish, we're going to get a lesson in how to make Irish soda bread from one of New York's favorite bakers. It is a St. Patty's Day edition of Insomniac Kitchen. We're here at Amy's Bread with Amy Sherber, the owner. Thank you so much for having us here.
Absolutely, it's great to be here.
And we are making what is a St. Patrick's Day staple in my family and so many others, Irish soda bread. And tell us a little bit about the history of this bread.
Well, it's actually based on a peasant diet. I mean, it was actually a cheap thing you could make, and it started out when soda became popular or available in the 1840s.
Okay, so where do we begin with?
So I start by cracking an egg. Do you like cracking eggs? Would you like to do that?
Go ahead, I don't want to get any shells in there.
Okay. Crack an egg in there.
Right into the...
This is buttermilk right in here already.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to put the soda in there. So baking soda. So I just whisk it together, and then it'll just sort of bubble up on the side while I make the rest of the recipe, and I'll add it at the end. See, it's starting to bubble already, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. So now we just take the dry ingredients and mix them all together here in the bowl.
Okay.
So I start with some flour. This is just all-purpose flour. And then we have sugar. Would you like to add some sugar?
Sure.
Just a little. See, it's not super sweet. It's very moderate. This is a little bit of kosher salt.
Okay.
So you have that balance of flavor. And then we have baking powder in our recipe as well. And finally, caraway. Put the caraway seeds in. Those are nice. Adds a lot of flavor to it. And then I'll just mix this up with my fingers to make sure it's all mixed together. We have about 50 grams of butter. It's really quite small also, but it just gives a tenderness that we like. So next, if you want to add the raisins, okay, dump those in there. And now we just add in our liquid. So you can pour that in over the top. Just mix it. I want to just mix it till it comes together. So you take a little bit of the egg wash from the bottom. It's just the buttermilk and egg with your brush. And I like to put a little on top. So you preheat the oven to I like to go to 400, and I put the soda bread in for like 20 minutes, and then I turn it down to 375, so it just bakes solid through the middle. And it takes about 15 more minutes.
So this is what we get fresh out of the oven.
Fresh out of the oven, and it's very gorgeous, right? Smells really, really good. There you go.
Thank you. It's really good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love it. I love it warm from the oven, a little bit of butter.
Well, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you too.
All right, so here it is. This is what we have been waiting for all morning. Now, normally, they traditionally cut it in a cross, and they would say that it kept the devil out. But at Amy's Bread, she puts 5 lines in it, and it just kind of helps it with the cooking process.
Oh, that looks really good.
Yeah, and I know you like it with butter.
You better believe it.
I think it's so good that you can eat it without.
It just makes it even that much better.
Much better. My mom makes this every year for St. Patrick's Day.
People missed it at the top of the hour. You said you're a quarter Irish.
I am a quarter Irish, so this is something that's not usually my favorite of the treats for St. Patrick's Day, but this Amy's Bread version is really good. It's actually from, what do you think?
Awesome.
So good. So the recipe came from one of Amy's friends and co-workers who called her grandmother in Ireland and got the authentic recipe. So this is the real deal, and they also make it in wheat as well. So.
And our Irish coffee to boot.